My name is Muthoni Mukiri. Welcome to Muthoni's Mission. So, I've received so many emails and so many questions in regards to different issues and different matters and what I can talk about. But two questions stood out about self-confidence. Another guy wrote me an email and said he was supposed to read the eulogy at a funeral, at a burial, and he could not do it because he was shaking the whole time. His voice became shaky. He was sweating. He could not even finish reading the eulogy. Total chaos. He actually said his own words, I'm chaotic. It was a total chaos. I'm embarrassed. Like I have fear standing in front of people. I have fear standing in front of people and, talking. Another lady told me to talk about how to appear more confident, how to build more confidence, especially when giving presentations or when giving a talk, or when you have to meet maybe investors to talk to them about different issues. So I decided to do this as a video, as an episode, because I struggled so much with self-confidence. I did. And the reason I want to talk about appearing to be more confident, even though you're not as confident, is because building confidence takes time. And some of the things you need to do to appear more confident, with time they become practice, and in return, you become confident. It's like tricking yourself into confidence. You understand? Well, thank you for joining us and welcome to today's episode. I have struggled so much with self-confidence, and I have been a news anchor. I was a news anchor for 5 years. I've been a news anchor for 5 years for a major news company, a major media house. And when I started, I had not done live TV. Like where camera is here and you go live and a million people are watching you, because up to the time I was leaving, we were broadcasting to almost 1 million people every day. So I was a news anchor, a primetime news anchor, 9 p.m., 7 p.m. And when I started, I was such a mess. I was such a mess when it comes to self-confidence. I was shaky. The papers would get shaky. I would imagine people are there waiting for me to make mistakes, and in return, I would make 1 million mistakes. But every day, I had to practice some things that I will talk about in this episode. And eventually I got better. My self-confidence improved, my self-esteem improved. Even right now, when you tell me to go live and report who has won an election or who has died where or whatever, right now you tell me to go live, I go live and I do my thing. So we're talking about how to appear confident even if you're not as confident deep down. Yeah, so there are things you can do, and there are things that can help you. And this episode is about tricking you into becoming more confident. The number one thing that works for me, that works for most people, actually, excuse me, when you look at most public speakers that are successful, that are very eloquent, that you want, I've had a coke, so that you want to listen to, most of them are well groomed. Take care of yourself, of your physical appearance. Groom yourself nicely. Smell nice. Take care of your breath. Brush your teeth. Carry a chewing gum. Carry something for fresh breath. If you can, put on a perfume. Not a very strong one, but smell nice. Be inviting. That's what I mean. Have some. If you don't wear makeup, have at least kidogo lip balm. Comb your hair nicely. Take care of your physical appearance. When those times when I take care of myself, my hair is on point, I have nice, comfortable shoes, I have my dress, I ironed it, I have ironed my dress nicely, I look that part, I am so confident, you guys, and I walk with so much confidence. There's so much that your physical appearance does to your confidence. And you know how we say first impression? Make that first impression before even someone talks to you. Like I was having a conversation with someone and I was telling them, before someone talks to me, I kind of know if I want to talk to them. I kind of know if I will have that smile, that inviting smile. I kind of know if I'll be like, such that you'll not approach me as much. But depending on how they look physically and how they're carrying themselves, yes, it goes a long way. So please groom. If you know you have a presentation, or if you know you're meeting maybe a group of people or whatever it is you need to do, groom nicely, dress for the part. It goes a long way in building your confidence. Sawa. Tusende huku tukinuka jasho, we have bad breath everywhere, our hair is like this, our clothes are not ironed, you have uncomfortable shoes. Good grooming is key. Practice. Please practice your speech. If you're doing a presentation, for example, you're doing a presentation to the investors or the company directors about the sales direction this financial year 2021, something, rehearse that presentation in your house before, in your bedroom, in front of someone. Please do that. If you don't have someone who can look at you as you do your presentation, do it in front of the mirror. Or this works for me, record it on your phone, then play it back. When I was rehearsing for this YouTube channel, I did a lot of rehearsal. I talked about it. That episode I talked about self-sabotage. I was not very confident in my English because I had worked for a vernacular channel for a long time. I had to rehearse all the time. I used to do a whole episode just for rehearsals. And then I put on my makeup, I wear nicely, I frame my camera very well, just for rehearsals. I used to do it like this is the real deal, like this is me in front of my YouTube audience. Rehearse, practice. Record a video with your phone camera. Take it seriously. Behave like the directors are already there, in your bedroom. Rehearse, then look at it and write down what is it you like about it. Maybe you like how you smiled, how you started the presentation, what you don't like about it, what you need to change. Rehearsal. This one I will tie it with preparation. If you've been invited, if you've been told you're the one reading the eulogy at a funeral, you have to read the eulogy probably in Kikuyu. Get a Kikuyu Bible, rehearse with it. Get someone watch you rehearse. Prepare, wear comfortable clothes. Think about how you want to introduce even yourself. Hello, my name is Mudhoni. I know that this is like this. So rehearse and practice. It makes perfect. Don't just surprise yourself in front of people. Don't do that. You will surprise yourself in an embarrassing way. Practice, and do rehearsals. They go a long way. The other thing you need to do is to own that space. When you get on that podium, you're the expert. That is your office. I remember I used to tell myself, when I get into the studio and then it's 9 o'clock, the clock is ticking, like how the clock goes round, and then next the director goes like, Mudhoni on air. I used to tell myself, this is my studio, this is my bulletin, I am driving it, I am the driver. And I take control of it. I tell myself, the audience at home that does not know, like that person at home does not know what I'm going to talk about. My audience doesn't know what I will talk about, but I know. So I am the expert. So whatever presentation you're giving, whatever you are going to talk about, if you're told to give a vote of thanks, that one also scares people. If you're told to pray, if you're told to, it is your office now. You're the driver of that particular thing you are supposed to do. Own it. And also, if for example, you're supposed to give a talk 3 months from now, 6 months from now, please watch talks that people have done before. It doesn't have to be on the same topic. You're lucky if you get someone who will talk about the same topic, but watch how they carry themselves. I used to watch also other news anchors on YouTube, how they behave, how they carry themselves. And then a very senior news anchor at a major TV station told me one thing: fake confidence. No one will bring you confidence like this, Chukua. Now you're just confident there on live TV. You have to appear as confident even if you're not. Everyone gets butterflies. Everyone gets sweaty hands, sweaty palms. Yeah, everyone gets them. Own that space and drive it. So also, when you're speaking, when you're talking, when maybe you're giving your points at a presentation, focus on your audience. Take the focus of yourself. Stop focusing whether your hair looks good. Stop focusing on whether your nose is sweating. Don't take the focus of yourself. Don't focus on whether your skirt has moved. Don't focus on whether your cleavage has become. Don't focus on that. Focus on the content and the value you're giving to your audience. When you start focusing on yourself, you stop being attentive. And you remember at the same time you're talking, and you need to make sense of whatever you're saying. Take the focus of yourself and focus on your audience and the content that you are delivering. Also, so there's something I found myself doing so much. Fidgeting. At first, before now I could, focus and, I used to, fidgeting is this. So like now, moving forward, when we look at some of these things, it makes me, this is what I'm talking about, fidgeting. Maybe you're holding a pen, or you keep holding your hair, maybe even during a job interview or whatever, or you're shaking one of your legs. Don't fidget. It shows you're not confident. It shows you're not focused. And how to know how you fidget is to let someone else watch you as you rehearse your presentation or whatever it is you're planning to do. Let someone watch you and tell you how you're fidgeting. Okay. Maintain eye contact. That is basic. We all know we need to maintain eye contact. Also, you need to stop rushing to finish your sentences when you're giving a talk or when you're presenting. Take your time. Speak one word at a time. Make sense. Do you know what I mean? Take your time. That is me speaking one word at a time. What it does, it gives you time for better word choice. You are able to choose better words. You look educated. You look composed. But when you start rushing, you start shrubbing all over. I'm good at shrubbing. You start shrubbing all over. You start repeating yourself. Take your time, one word at a time. You're the expert. You're driving that presentation. Own it. Don't rush to anything. Give pauses between your sentences. It is okay. It is normal. Where's your kama radio? Okay. Don't depend on what you're. You know what I mean. Take your time with that presentation. One word at a time. One word at a time. So, the more you practice smiling before a presentation, the more you speak one word at a time, you're well groomed, you prepare, the more you practice, the more confident you will be with time. You get? The more you will command a more attentive audience, the more your audience will respect you, will want to hear from you. So practice these things. Breathe in, breathe out. It lowers your blood pressure. It's good for your heart, groom nicely, shave your armpit, have a deodorant, take care of bad breath, comb your hair, take care of yourselves. And good grooming has nothing to do with money. You're not just in a pesa ya kununua hizo vitu, please. Then you will be always complaining about these things. Shower nicely, wear comfortable shoes, smile when you're meeting people. Focus, take the focus of yourself and focus on your audience. Practice, rehearse, do a lot of rehearsals. It will come naturally to you. Everyone, even Obama, Donald Trump, our president, the pastors the anchors, anybody gets those butterflies, they get nervous. But you need to, it doesn't matter what you're feeling inside, maybe you're shaking like a leaf, you need to appear confident. So that your audience, you're not talking to yourself, so your audience can listen to you. So the person you're talking to can be attentive to you. We don't like people who are not confident. We don't want someone is reading the eulogy and they're shaking. If you have been shaking, it could happen. It happens. But when you practice these things, you breathe in, you breathe out, you own it. When you stand on that stage, on that pulpit, when I sit on this chair doing my YouTube channel, I own it. I am the expert. It's my thing. You drive it. That is what you do. I wish you all the best. Thank you for the questions. I hope I've answered your question about confidence. I hope you practice these things and I hope you will give me feedback. So let's meet at the comment section. Tell me some of those I've missed. What you do for self-confidence. Maybe how sometimes we have those tricks like this works for me. Maybe outside what we know, what works for you. If you're someone who gives a lot of presentations, what is it that makes you more confident? What would you advise us to do? Thank you for watching Muthoni's Mission. I wish you all the best. And please subscribe and please share these videos. Thank you for watching.